Hi, I'm Dr. Prashant, Head of the Department and Consultant Neonatologist and Pediatrician at Motherhood Hospital, Sarjapur branch, Bangalore. We are so excited that we just completed our first National NEORESPICON 2017. It's first of its kind in many ways, and we are so extremely happy that we organized this first ever NEORESPICON. Basically, NEORESPICON is the conference on neonatal lung, the condition, the anatomy, the physiology and the disorders of respiratory systems were discussed in detail. This conference covered the basic care, the routine care and the advanced care of neonatal lung problems. I said it's a first of its kind because it's for the first time that any neonatal conference on exclusively on the lung has been conducted ever in India. And we are so happy that we are the first organizing team from Motherhood to have done that. I also said that there are many firsts in the conference. This is for the first time that we had speakers from all over India, from Jammu Kashmir to Kanyakumari. We are so happy that they came all the way, participated in our conference, and they shared their experience, their expertise with all our delegates who attended the conference. This is for the first time that every district of Karnataka was covered, and all the speakers, eminent speaker, prominent speakers from all over Karnataka, from every districts, almost every districts of Karnataka attended and shared their experience too. This is a unique blend of unity in diversity, national integration, what you can call, where all the doctors from all across India and from all across state had come together and made this conference in a way it is supposed to be conducted. This is for the first time that we invited State Health Department of Government of Karnataka, and they actually participated, and we created a portal between the government and the private, sending a clear message that we are here to work for each other. It doesn't matter whether we work in private hospital or government hospital. When it comes to health of a child, it is the responsibility of every single pediatrician in India to make sure that whatever best we can offer to the needy kids, we need to do that. And this conference set an example for that, where doctors from government sectors came, learnt the basic care, routine care and the advanced neonatal care in this conference, and I'm sure that this is going to benefit the kids where they are practicing in their hospital. I also said that this is a unique conference because this is a conference which gave an opportunity for more than 100 nurses who were trained for basic neonatal resuscitation program free of cost. In association with the help of NNF and IAP, were able to execute the certified neonatal resuscitation program exclusively for the nurses, free of cost. More than 100 nurses got benefited out of it, and we are happy about it. And we didn't stop there. We also had advanced neonatal resuscitation program for the doctors. Almost nearing 120 doctors got benefited out of it. And this conference also included ventilatory training. The advanced care of the respiratory system training were also included in the workshop. I'm so happy that this conference was attended by more than 500 delegates from all across India, and for the first time this innovative and new way of conducting conference happened, and we are part of it. So in this conference we all pledged together to encourage and support the Pradhan Mantra Matritva Suraksha Yojana. Every month, 9th of every month, we have pledged that we will do our personal best to go to the government hospital and deliver our little care, what we can offer, little offering to the public sector. And we are extremely happy that we all took the oath, and we will try our level best to do whatever we can, in whatever way we can, to help the kids who are in needy, who are in government sector or anywhere. And we are so happy that we have to start a trend of rendering our services, we being in a private sector, rendering our services to the government sector. And I think this huge dream of a government of India and government of Karnataka of getting the services from the practicing pediatricians in a private sector into the government sector will come soon. The dream might come true very soon. Now coming to the one more thing which came when we are doing the basic resuscitation or advanced resuscitation program was we need to think about introducing basic life support for all the kids who are in high schools, and it should also, the training should go to even the teachers, so that any person who suddenly collapses, this basic life support training as a mandatory subject to all the kids who are above 8th standard, 8th grade and above, and teachers, they need to be trained and it should be made mandatory. We'll be extremely happy if this subject becomes a reality and it kickstarts the training program in all schools and colleges. In this conference, we picked up lung, neonatal lung as our first edition because lung is like a filter in the body. It filters oxygen and gives it to the body and takes out carbon dioxide from the body. So it basically removes the impurities from the body. When this lung, right from birth, if it is protected well, because there is a risk that during the time of birth or after birth, it can get insulted because of maternal medical conditions like gestational diabetes, pregnancy-induced hypertension, obesity, malnutrition, infection in the mother, and during the time of delivery, if there is birth asphyxia, and post-delivery, if there is infection, pneumonia, all this can damage the lung, which can lead to a risk of future asthma or wheeze or pneumonia, or the lung immunity might come down because of these insults. So if we protect right from birth, we can give a clear, neat lung which can actually protect and save a lot of life. So this conference was basically chosen on respiratory system because if you look at, and especially in the neonatal age group, why we chose neonatal lung is, if you look at the under 5 mortality or infant mortality, in that maximum percentage of the death which happens in first 28 days of life or first week of life, to be very precise. So among this, as soon as the baby is born, we try to stabilize the heart, lung and the brain, and we look at the overall activity, overall appearance and overall activity of the baby. So when it comes to stabilization of the lung, first, the most common reasons or most common cause for neonatal mortality or infant mortality is always the respiratory disorders or respiratory problems. So we chose this topic to make sure that the commonest thing which causes the mortality and morbidity is addressed, and we learn out of this conference. We train people who have attended, like postgraduate students, practicing pediatricians or neonatologists, so that it will help them in their day-to-day care of the newborn baby. So we are extremely happy that we would like to continue this NEORESPICON, and we feel that this NEORESPICON should not stop here. It should go on to become NEO-NEUROCON, NEO-GASTROCON, NEO-ENDOCON, NEO-HEMOCON. Basically every system of the neonates is covered so that maximum doctors get benefit out of this conference. I am Dr. Prashant, Head of the Department of Neonatal and Pediatric, Motherhood Hospital, Sarjapur branch.